Hey, great job, and thanks for opting in to the importance of mindset. It's what's between your ears, the final frontier. I'm Dr. Russ Rosen, and I help natural healthcare providers just like you build true optimal health and wellness practices in 6 months so you can fill your schedule to 100% capacity with your ideal patients without any sleazy sales tactics, tons of marketing, or high pressure gimmicks. In this 45-minute video, we're going to dive deep into what's between your ears, the final frontier. We're going to dive deep into mindset, which is the foundation of absolutely everything. Listen, what do all of the best have in common? Well, they all say the same thing. And I don't care if it's your favorite athlete or musician. I don't care if it's a chess player, a business mogul. I don't care if it's a natural healthcare provider. They all say the same thing, that 90% of the game is between your ears. 90% of the game is all in your head. Time and time again, we'll see a very famous athlete who all of a sudden starts to lose, and they just go in a downward spiral and they can't figure it out. And then they start to work with a sports psychologist, and voila, they're back on top. They're back at their best. And they always attribute it to 90% of the game is in your head. Having our head in the right place is the difference between a white belt hitting a brick and a black belt hitting a brick. The white belt breaks their hand, and the black belt breaks the brick. In this 45-minute video, I interviewed a mindset coach. This was right at the beginning of COVID. Doctors were locked out of their practices. They had no idea if they'd be able to go back. People were freaking out. So I interviewed this mindset coach on how to navigate difficult times. So we looked at how do we navigate difficult times, how do we thrive through difficult times, and how do we keep our head in the right place so we can not only begin to thrive, but we can continue to thrive. We both looked at some of our favorite strategies that you can implement right now. They're absolutely simple, they're easy, and they immediately shift our consciousness. Listen, I have a very detailed workbook with notes, but you're going to want to grab a pen because you're going to want to write down your ahas. As we go through these pieces, you're going to want to make notes to yourself of things that are important to you and things that you know you need to do. Now, before you dive into that program, I want to show you where this sits, where the context for the content is in our Wellness Practitioners Mastery Program. You'll see we've broken it into 3 phases: personal and headspace, practice mastery, going and growing. So on the bottom, we see importance of certainty, personal growth, recognize and fix contradictions. And that's where this mindset and headspace sits. We then go into how to run a business, how to install an operating system so we can run a successful business. How do we build and maintain a dream team? And then how do we communicate with our patients so they get what we do and want what we offer, so they happily stay, pay, and refer for a lifetime. Once we have that system in place, we look at who are our ideal new patients and how do we bring them in. We then look at flow and how to handle growth, everything from how do you schedule to how do you bring on associates and everywhere in between. And then we look at going wait list. Now, this is going to give you a really good taste of how we see things and how we work. The odds are you're going to love this program and it's going to help you out. And after that, you may want to get on Zoom with me and set up a 60-minute strategy session to get extremely clear about exactly where you're at, where you want to get to, and how we can take you through those 9 steps and help you get there. Really hope you love the program. As always, much love and aloha.